Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at some patterns that you can use to make transitional pieces. So this will include patterns that have your classic duster or your cover up or your shirt dress that you can wear as a duster. So with all of that said, we're going to go ahead and get into the video, and I'm going to share with you these 10 patterns that you can use to make transitional pieces. I also have 3 bonus patterns that I want to share with you as well, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see the bonus patterns. I just want to say, for the bonus patterns, I'm not quite for certain if these are still in print. However, I will share those with you as well. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So we're going to go ahead and start with this pattern here. This is the Birder Style 6608. I have recommended this pattern a couple times on the channel, and for a great reason. This is very beginner friendly. It can be used in the summer, in the spring, in the fall. You can also probably get away with making the dress paired with the cover up in the winter as well, depending on what type of fabric you use. So that's why I really like this pattern, because it's very versatile. You can use it throughout the entire year, and also you have different options in terms of like the type of fabrics that you use, especially for view A, which is the duster. So this pattern does call for jersey type fabrics and knit fabrics. However, for the jacket, you can also use a plush. So again, this is a really great option for your transitioning. So if you want to transition from summer to fall and fall to winter, this would be a really great option. Next, there's the Birder Easy 6107. This is a super easy pattern, coming US sizes 18 to 28, and it's a duster as well. You have 2 different variations. You have your long duster that has a slit on the side, and then you also have a short duster as well. You also have the option to put a little flounce at the end of the sleeve for view B, and you also have these little tie details for view A as well. So again, it's just a duster, very simple, very easy in construction, and you are working with lightweight cotton fabrics, viscose, rayon, crepe fabrics, or silk fabrics for this one as well. Next, there's the New Look 6581. This is a pattern that's just for knits. So this is the pattern here that I am focusing on for the sake of this video, but you do also have view C, which is a pair of pants. But again, because we're talking about cover-ups and for making transitional pieces, I think A and B are the 2 variations that would be really great. If you want a long duster, you can do that. You can even make this into a sweater dress as well, which I really like that. And then also you can make the shorter version as well. And for this pattern, it comes in sizes 8 to 20, and you're using fabrics such as your lightweight double knit, your interlock knits, and your jerseys. And you can even use lightweight ponte as well. The New Look N6677 will be a really great pattern for a transitional piece as well. I like all of these different views in this pattern for transitional pieces. The pants, obviously, you can wear year round depending on what type of fabric you choose. And then you also have your little cover up here. I think this is a really nice on trend style. I see a lot of these puffy sleeves gathering at the lower edge, or not the lower edge, but gathering, in the middle section of the sleeve. You have a lot of these trendy tops that have these drop shoulders and have these gathering on the sleeve. I really love this, and I'm surprised I haven't seen people make this. I think I'm going to try to make this myself this fall. Don't hold me to it. I always have a lot on my plate, but I think this would be really nice and trendy if you are looking for something cute and stylish. I think the N6677 would be a really great choice to make. This pattern comes in sizes 4 to 16, and you are working with soft cottons, poplin, chambray, silky type fabrics, challis, crepe, and double georgette, and you can also use wash linens as well. There's the Simplicity 1318, which is an easy to sew pattern. I believe this pattern is still in print. I picked this up, I believe, the year before last. So it's not a new pattern, but I'm pretty sure they're still selling this. It is a cover up, a duster. You have 4 different variations. Those variations include different length variations, and then also you have different sleeve variations as well. And this is a kimono jacket cover up, and it calls for fabrics such as silky lightweight woven fabrics with drapes such as batiks, charmeuse, cotton type fabrics, crepe de chine, double georgette, linen types, and silky type fabrics. And the pattern comes in sizes extra small to 2XL. Here's one of my favorite cover-ups. I just did a pattern review of this. I'll go ahead and put a link to this in my description box below so you can go over and check out my review of this. This is the Simplicity 8655, which is a Mimi G style pattern. It comes in sizes 6 to 24. So you have 2 different envelopes. The first envelope is 6 to 14 and the second envelope is 16 to 24. You have 3 different variations here. 2 of those variations consist of the pants. But again, for the sake of this video, we're talking about the cover up since we are talking about transitional pieces. And I've made 3 different variations of this top already. I made 1 for my daughter and 2 for myself. Absolutely love this cover up, and I definitely recommend it. It's really nice to wear. You can wear it depending on, again, the type of fabric that you choose. This is a piece that you could probably wear year round. Fabric suggestions are challis, charmeuse, cotton lawn, double georgette, silky type fabrics, and yeah, it's really fun and easy to sew. And again, I highly recommend this one. Here's another Mimi G style pattern. This is the Simplicity S8830. I haven't had the opportunity to make this one yet, but I have seen a couple versions of this from some of the people that I follow over on Instagram, and it is adorable sewn up. Obviously, Mimi G always looks very cute in anything that she makes and the sample garments that she shows, but some of the ones that, you know, my mutuals have sewn, absolutely stunning. I feel like this is a piece that you can definitely wear with or without layering it. So you can style it like this, as Mimi G is wearing it, as a top with a pair of jeans, or you can wear it as a dress, or you can put a whole outfit underneath of it and wear it as a duster. So I really like this. This pattern comes in sizes 6 to 14 and 16 to 24. It's a shirt dress pattern, and the fabrics suggestions are chambray, cotton type fabrics, linen type fabrics, poplin, and shirting fabrics. So again, very cute. I will say though, this is going to be one of Mimi G's more detailed patterns. I think the pattern comes with, let's see, 13 pattern pieces. And so I'm pretty certain that you're going to be using all those pattern pieces with the exception of the tie belt, because the tie belt is optional. So you will probably be making using 12 pieces for both A and B. The only difference between A and B is whether or not you want to have a longer version or a shorter version. So you will have quite a bit of pattern pieces, so just keep that in mind. Here's another one of my favorite patterns. This is the Simplicity 8265, which is a wardrobe pattern. All of the patterns included into this pattern is really great for transitions, really. However, if we're talking about layering views, D and E would be the 2 that I would focus on. But again, you can definitely use all of these as transitional pieces. I have a tutorial on my channel for view D for the jacket, and for view A, the pants. I did this in collaboration with the beautiful Crystal of Crystal Sews and Stuff for my wardrobe series. And if you want to check that out, I'll go ahead and put the links in the description box below. Crystal did C and B. She did tutorials for C and B. So you can actually see tutorials for all of these if you want to to make anything out of this particular collection here. But again, I really like, especially for coming into this new season, I really like View E as a transitional piece with no sleeves. You can layer it with a top, like if you want to make a View C, or if you don't want to have a heavy top, you just want to have a short sleeve top or something like that, or a cami or whatever, you can actually put that underneath of it. I think it would be so cute and stylish. So that is the Simplicity 8265. It comes in sizes 6 to 14 and a 16 to 24. And the recommendations for fabric are stretch knit fabrics only, your double knits, your interlock knits, your jacquard and jersey knits. And then for views D and E, which is the jacket, you can also use a boucle or ponte or jacquard or linen, sateen, stretch wovens, tweed, and wool type fabrics. So for this view here, view D, I made a wool coat, and I'll show you what that looks like here. It turned out really nicely. And again, if you are interested, make sure you follow my tutorial for that. There's also the Simplicity S8887. This is a pattern that comes in extra small to 2XL. And it's, again, a duster. You have these different hacking options. So starting with view A, this is the base pattern here. But you can use different creativity. You can use different things to create these different looks as well. So here you have the option of making a drawstring and putting the drawstring on the waistline so you can stitch it in. You can do a crop version of it. And you have a cold shoulder for this view as well. And then this view has a crop tie front, and you also have elastic going around the lower edge of the sleeve as well as on the lower edge of the garment as well. So I think this is a beautiful pattern. Picked it up a couple years ago. I still haven't opened it or did anything with it. I would love to finally make this pattern. Then there's this pattern here, which is the Simplicity 8648. This pattern, it comes in sizes 6 to 14 and 14 to 22. So this is a duster cover up, but it's really interesting. It has, instead of you having buttons going down the center front of the garment like a shirt dress, or not having any buttons at all, it has loops and shank buttons that go down the center front. You also have a mid drift that separates the bodice from the lower edge of the skirt part of the duster, which I think is really cute. You have different sleeve variations. So you have a flutter sleeve, you have a long sleeve, you have a long sleeve that's similar to a bishop type sleeve. And it's a really nice, fun pattern. I really think it is fun. So this pattern calls for soft, lightweight fabrics such as challis fabrics, cotton type fabrics, crepe, double georgette, gauze, georgette fabrics, linen type fabrics, and silky type fabrics, as well as balls. So I think this is really fun. You have a lot of different fabrics that you can choose from. And again, if you want to make a longer sleeve that will help you carry you into the fall, you could do that. This is such a beautiful pattern, and I'm surprised I haven't made it yet. Okay, so lastly, I want to share with you the 3 bonus patterns that I had picked out. Now, the reason why I haven't included this into the first group is because I don't know if these are actually in print, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So just keep that in mind. You can check the website, see if they have them on the website. Let's start with this one. This is Berta 6610. So this is a combination of a jacket and tops. So view A is your little jacket, and views C and B are your tops. And so all of these can be transitional pieces for sure. However, again, focusing on the jacket, which is view A. And what's really interesting about this pattern is that it calls for viscose, rayon, cotton fabrics, crepe fabrics and lightweight linen fabrics as well. I think it would be a great selection and choice if you want to make a transitional piece. I think views A and B together, as the model is wearing right here, would be perfect for a transitional piece. Because in the mornings, if you're cold, you can wear your jacket, and in the evenings or in the afternoon, if you're not as cold, you can take your jacket off and you have yourself a short sleeve. So I think this would be a really great option for that. And then there's the Butterick B6640. This is a lifestyle wardrobe pattern. The size ranges include 6 to 14 and 14 to 22. So this has a combination of different pieces in it. Your duster would be view C. View B is a dress, but you can also use that as a duster. I'm pretty certain that they're probably going to be the same pattern here. So you have view A, view B, and view C. They might be all on the same pattern and they might not. I have not had a chance to open it up yet. But as you can see, as the model is wearing view C on the front, she's wearing it as a duster. So it would be perfectly, great for you to do that. And then you have view D, which is your pair of pants there. The fabric suggestions are linen, crepe, cotton blends, challis, rayon, and sateen type fabrics. And it is classified as an easy pattern. So I think this would be a really great option for people who are looking for dusters. It would be just a really great option there. And then lastly, this is the Butterick B6294. It's quite similar to the pattern that I showed you before this one. The pattern comes in two different groups of sizes. So you have your 8 to 14 and then your 16 to 24. And again, this is a lifestyle wardrobe pattern, and you have view D and E. These are your pair pants, which, I mean, you can definitely wear those all year round. You have view A, which is a shirt. View B, which is a longer shirt that it's basically a tunic. And then you have view C, that is, I believe view C is your knit shirt, and views A and B is your actual button front shirt, but it has a hidden button placket there. So I think that's really fun. And then you have this whole high-low hem going on here for views B. And I think that's really fun. So the fabric suggestions are challis, crepe, and rayon and Fally fabrics, but I thought this was going to be for a knit, but I guess it's not. So yeah, so it's going to be your drapier fabrics there. So I think those are really great options for making transitional pieces for this upcoming fall. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, please make sure that you leave them in the comment section below. Thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you all had fun. And again, let me know your suggestions in the comment section below. I hope you all have a blessed and happy sewing week. Bye.